Yes, Randy here. I'm giving a review on Mark Reid's broker arbitrage and the scam that it represents to the general public. Um, you don't find too many videos like this. I don't know why, but I'm not the kind of person that likes to be ripped off. I've gotten pretty good at making YouTube videos and posting my complaints in different places. I bought broker arbitrage about 3.5 months ago, and I installed it on a demo account. Did real well on the demo account. I was real pleased with it. So I went ahead and installed it on a real live account, put $1,700 in it. And for the first month, it ran pretty much the same way it had been running on my demo account. And then I was so pleased with the product, I started promoting it on the internet, on YouTube. I started making YouTube videos and selling the product, hoping to make a little commission on the sales. I really believed in the product at the time. As a result of my videos, I ended up making a lot of contacts with people all over the world, people in Dubai and London and Singapore and South Africa and Cape Town and Korea, all over the world. I was having people contact me on Skype, call me on Skype, send me text messages and so on. And a lot of people were complaining. They were saying they weren't getting the results and they were having problems. And one lady in Dubai kept complaining about losing a lot of money and having a lot of bad trades. And at the time, I didn't know what was going on. I thought there were some other issues these people were dealing with because I wasn't seeing the kinds of problems that these people were describing. After about 30 days, all of a sudden, I just started having tons of bad trades. In 4 days' time, it wiped out an entire month's profit on my system. So I was beginning to see the same kinds of problems using the system on my VPS that other people were describing. So I was contacting Mark Reid and I wasn't getting any answers. And every time I would confront him with the idea that, well, look, we're not getting the same results and I'm having issues and I don't know why all of a sudden this thing has gone bad. One of the guys that I talked to said that he got really frustrated with broker arbitrage because it would make money and it would look really good for a while and then it would just have these massive losing trades and it would take your account way down, and a lot of people were losing a lot more money than their initial capital, so it starts getting very, very threatening and disturbing, especially depending on how you set the thing up. You can set it up at 1% or 10% or 20%. And Mark Reid runs this thing on a setting of 20, which is high risk. And he claims he turns $5,000 into $239,000 in 98 days or 118 days, which is pretty spectacular results, like 6,000% return on your money, 3 months or more, a little more than 3 months. So, it's all very appealing and it's an interesting trading system. But so far, I've had nothing but technical problems with it. Then I had authentication problems with the system. This is a $500 system, folks, or $499. And then by the time you fund your account, set up your broker account, go through all the documentation, spend the money on wiring fees to get the money to your broker, set your VPS up, all those kinds of things, and take the time to set it all up. Then we were having problems with the Saxo Trader, which is the alternative broker feed that you use. You use a demo account from Saxo Trader 2, which you have to renew every 21 days. So it's sort of a high maintenance system. It takes a lot of monitoring. We were having problems with Saxo Trader going down in the middle of the night. The broker demo platform would do these updates and then it would shut the program down. And so then your broker arbitrage would be offline for 3 hours. It was just a big pain in the rear. So basically, my review of broker arbitrage is that if you want to try it, just make sure that, you try it on a real account, because I think what's happening with this system is that brokers around the world are aware that the system exists. And I think that their accounting department or whoever it is that monitors these kinds of automated systems, once they identify that you're using an arbitrage system, what they do is they set your fills to not be consistent with allowing an arbitrage system to win the trades. And so you start having these bad trades where you lose money. And it doesn't take much to offset it, because broker arbitrage trades don't generally last more than a minute to 2 minutes long. Sometimes they're 30 seconds long. A lot of people describe these kinds of trades as not friendly or broker friendly. Brokers don't like these kinds of trades. So I would say to you that my experience has been that broker arbitrage doesn't produce the results that it claims it does. And I have confronted Mark Reid with this fact over and over and over again, and I've asked him, why is it that all these people around the world that I've had contact with are having so many problems with your system, and I can't do it, and I have followed everything to the T, and I can't get the same results you claim you're getting. And I get nothing but total silence from Mark Reid. Mark Reid has no answers, and his customer support doesn't give you the answers you need to make it work. So I would just steer you away from wasting your time and your hard-earned money on this kind of a system. And what's interesting about this is, since I have started posting some YouTube videos on broker arbitrage, I've also posted complaints at Forex Peace Army, Scambook.com, and some other financial websites that review robotic systems. I can tell you that the responses that I've been getting just in the last week have been amazing. I've been getting even more confirmation from people that I didn't know that said that they used the system and they had pretty much the same experience that I had. So I have absolutely no evidence from anyone over a 3.5 month period that this system works, or that anybody's been able to generate the results from it that Mark Reid claims you're supposed to get. So please don't waste your time with this system. I now refer to broker arbitrage as seller's arbitrage. Mark Reid, the seller, is arbitraging your money to himself with the hope that you won't ask for a refund within the 90-day refund period, and therefore he gets your $500 and you lose. So that's my evaluation of broker arbitrage.